rip up all these panels.
Why not?
Oh, if only removing floor tiles were this easy.
Oh my god.
Oh, I did something.
Yep. I think eventually they do spring back up and get back in. Oh, they're disturbing looking creatures.
Yeah, they are.
This is what blew my mind about, like, that's why I mentioned my huntsman spider earlier on, right? So, like, I was deeply disturbed as how to kill a spider as big as my hand, let alone a centipede bigger than I am.
Yeah.
But apparently, I think I mentioned this briefly earlier on, but huntsmen aren't, they're not deadly to humans, but...
They'll fucking hurt.
Yeah, exactly. And apparently, they don't really act very aggressively, but if you startle them, they jump.
Yeah.
And they've been known to jump on people's faces and limbs, and I was like, nope, we're getting rid of that. We're absolutely getting rid of that.
Third piece of art.
Ah, huzzah. I don't feel any stronger, really.
No, you won't until you get your fifth.
Bard, did I tell you about the spider that kept hunting me? And for, like...
Oh, like, I normally think she's taking the piss, but genuinely for an evening, the sprite was personally victimised by a spider that stalked her around the house.
Literally. So I know that spiders do not like people. I know that they do not hunt you down. But it does make sense by the end of the story, I promise. So I was desperately knitting a blanket for a baby's baby shower.
That was the next morning.
That was the next morning, because it's me and I do everything last minute. No. And I was sat here, and this giant spider started, like, running towards my legs. So I, like, scooted out of its way, went into the kitchen. It went into the kitchen and ran past me, and I was like, what the heck? And then I came out of the thing and went and sat in a different chair in the living room. I'm pointing to it in real life, it's opposite me. And I sat there, and then the spider came out the kitchen and came to me at that step, and I was like, what the actual shit? I was losing my mind. So I went and sat on the other side of the room entirely, a different chair, and it came after me again, so I squished it with the doctor's wallet, because it was the only thing I had to hand, and I had to finish. I couldn't finish the knitting, I just had to go to bed, and I was so freaked out. The doctor took pity on me in the morning, which should tell you something, because he never takes pity on anyone, and he literally was like, here, have a cup of tea, go and have a shower, you will feel better, we'll get this, we'll get through this. He was really nice, but I was in his defense, not defense.
You're a fucking wreck.
I was a wreck and I was crying, which isn't a particularly normal thing for me. And then it turns out we had a devil's horse coach beetle in the house, which is a known predator of spiders. So I think the spider is being hunted by this devil's horse coach beetle thing, and it thought, at least she's not as scary. As long as you have that, you should be able to find where the captured monkeys are, right?
So you'll now notice, if you bring up the map with the up on the D-pad, brings the full map up, you'll see there are little chests on there. And there are monkeys as well. You can zoom in with A.
Oh, not that A.
No, that would be B.
This is... I don't know what's that, like, it's counterintuitive to every controller I've ever used.
Yes,
that is the Nintendo problem, yes. I do admit that.
I'll agree with that.
I think the doctor should have mapped it the other way around, but...
But then it wouldn't map to what's on the screen.
Doesn't matter, it would make sense to him.
It's fine, it doesn't matter.
So D-pad up.
Yeah.
Access the map, and then press A. There you go,
right.
zoom on. So there's a chest in this room you haven't got.
Directly ahead of me, and then I want to go... Hang on, how do I zoom back out?
B.
Oh, no. Sorry.
If you press...
How do I move the map around? So, like...
D-pad? Right stick? I don't know. One of those. Yeah,
there we are,
right
right
stick.
stick.
So there's two in that room, yeah.
Yeah.
And then you're into the second half of the dungeon through there. Because do you remember that four-ways crossroad room that had a spinny thing in the middle that you couldn't interact with?
Right.
Yeah.
Okay,
there's another one to get in the front of you in this room now.
Right.
Which you should be able to figure out based on the puzzle you just solved.
So there's panel worms somewhere?
No? How did you first get those platforms in front of you to raise up?
Oh, yeah, I can extinguish the... Aha!
In the last room, you were actually... What you did that unlocked the door wasn't killing panel worms, it was extinguishing the torches. But you just did that by accident whilst doing the panel worms.
Oh, there's a big wooden vagina.
Yeah.
Ugh.
But it's got bombling next to it.
Here we are. Hello, friend.
Obviously, at some point, you do get bombs themselves. You don't have to rely on using bomblings.
Oh, that might work.
Might work. Yep, that'll fly.
Excellent.
Seriously?
Yeah, apparently. Well, it's only a tiny little joke chest anyway.
I don't call it I worked hard for that. Don't diminish my reward.
Don't diminish my 10 quid that'll be in this chest. Oh, 20 quid, sorry.
I was really hoping it was going to be one.
Captain Pennybags over here.
Oh, it's... Can I use this on enemies? Is it any better?
Yeah, it'll stun him a bit and kind of go, ooh. Oh, that just seemed to have killed him.
Excellent.
Did you just rip his neck off? Fucking hell.
Oh, yes. I am the master now. The master of the wind fairy.
Yeah, that line is particularly bullshit.
Take it away, never hear the wind fairy.
No, genuinely no. It's now just the Gale Boomerang. They could have just said this boomerang is magic, not I am the fairy of winds who lives in this boomerang for some reason, apparently.
Again, like, if you're going to skimp on the voice actors, why have more characters in the first place? It doesn't make any sense to me.
Again, I guess it's just because I've grown up with Nintendo stuff. I don't notice it as a lack of voice acting. I think voice acting is the thing that some games have and others don't. I don't see it as it's not something a game needs to have for me, but that's because I've grown up with this, so.
I find it weird. Like,
Yeah.
I feel it is missing something, especially because, like, it is trying to evoke a very particular atmosphere. And I noticed from
Yeah, I can see that.
the reviews and stuff that I briefly had a look at suggest that atmosphere is an important component of this game.
Yeah.
Right. Cool. I think I can get all these. Mm-hmm. We have to get them in some obnoxious order.
Yeah. You do.
Okay. Well, there are only 16 combinations, so...
That wasn't it.
Let's try completely at random.
Should this not work for some reason?
Yeah, I can try them one at a time and see
No?
if each one is the first.
Well,
component.
Midna's asking, telling you anyway, because you might be hinting at this now.
What you got for me?
A door that opens with a windmill. What are they trying to hide with this sophisticated contraption? How the fuck can I say sophisticated contraption, but I can't say the? You think you can open something like this just by turning those?
Oh,
Look at the floor.
it's made of wood.
Is there a pattern to it in any way there, Bard?
Oh,
Look at the floor. It's made of wood. Not that it's got a massive Z drawn on
my
it.
days! Antonio Banderas has been here. The dungeon has claimed him.
I was going to say, this dungeon supports the Russian invasion of Ukraine. But there we go.
That's dark. Don't do that.
Boo.
Funny as it would be to watch you try every combination of this.
Ha! I'm a genius.
Some people do work accidentally by realising if you hit the left ones, the left side of the gate rattles, and then the right one's the right side, so you go left, right, left, right.
Huh.
That's
I mean, I would have eventually got it, but
yes, by
just
brute
saying.
force, like
I'm just saying, it worked.
put out all torches just in case. No,
Or
just
try to.
relight. Yeah, it's one of those joke birthday candles.
What we got here? Something good? There's a really swanky.
Certainly
looking
something you'll need.
It's a big key.
Waggles eyebrows.
So yeah, the dungeon's boss is always behind the big key. It's handy to get it now rather than realise you need it when you get to the big door and backtrack. There is another thing in this room though.
Oh, hang on, I can pull up my mini map. Wait, I'm learning.
Yep.
And I can use my compass.
The compass is there already. You see that in the bottom right of the room is the chest.
That's tiny. Okay, so I want to turn to my left, and then in the back left hand.
You can also, if you press B, to go back to the thing, you will see it's a little yellow dot on the map.
I'm really fussed about this chest.
Yeah,
It's
no
just,
harm in getting it.
There's just more rupees.
It's easy to get this one, and I think this one might be a hard container. That piece of hyphen.
So presumably it's...
Get in the water.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's nothing bad in the water. In this entire game, basically.
Oh, really?
Waterways are very
Can
safe in this game.
I dive?
Nope.
Okay.
Not yet. Other side.
Did I get that from the water temple? By any
Correct.
chance? Okay.
You're on the wrong side of the room, you realise.
You said to go on this side. You're like the other side.
I'll take your word for it. So you're swimming under that bridge over there to the left.
Okay.
Do you see on the bottom right of the room?
Yeah,
there's a
yeah. There's
yellow
like a
thing,
little
yeah.
channel. Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that another? Okay. It was like a tunnel.
Yes.
Oh! Ooh.
This one I think is a piece of art.
Open. Make me stronger.
Oh no, it's a Hylian alphabet A stamp. I don't know what the fuck that is.
Wow, I'm glad I spent 5 minutes on this.
Ah, that's some new bullshit they've added in the remastered version.
Because
Because everyone loves Miiverse stamps, right?
Is this like a Nintendo Me thing?
Yeah, it must be.
Okay. Great. Well, that was fun.
I wonder what that was in the original game. I thought it was a piece of heart.
Why did they just get a rupee from nothing?
No, it was just hiding in the bushes.
Oh. Okay. What? What? What?
You probably want to go back to the central room now.
Do I? I thought this was the way I went to...
No. Oh no, yeah, you're right. Yeah, not that room, but the other room through here.
What's in this room?
The monkey that you freed.
Oh yes, okay.
You want to go to the Windy Valley through that
Yeah,
way?
yeah. I knew what I was about.
Just the specifics was the problem.
Yeah, precisely.
The execution was the issue.
I'm a big picture guy, okay? I'm an ideas man. I need to find details to the shadow sprite that's following me around.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know if she ever mentioned this on recording, but one of the sprite's original ideas for a username on this would have been the imp, but unfortunately that has Tyrion Lannister connotations that she didn't want.
That's perfect.
But in terms of like tiny obnoxious person with a pitchfork poking you in the side, it's got the right vibe.
It's 100% me.
Oh, you're still here. Hello.
Yes, I am still here.
I haven't said anything for like 10 minutes, so.
There was a friend of mine was once thrown out of a nightclub for he encountered a little person in the nightclub and picked them up, called them Tyrion, and was immediately thrown out by the bouncers.
That's fair.
That's
enough.
fair. Yeah.
Yeah, it was dick. He admitted it himself. He's like, that was a dick move. I shouldn't have done that. But like at the time, he was incredibly drunk. Not an excuse, merely an explanation for his behaviour.
Well, dead ahead. Let's see what happens.
Alright. Presumably, I can stand on the bridge and rotate the bridge if I so choose. Or wait. Fly, my wind
They're too big for that.
spirit.
They get stunned a bit by it, but then you're not going to yeet them across the map if that's what you're hoping for.
Okay, the monkey wants me to go this way, so
Yes.
let's just go this way, shall we?
Following the monkeys is generally a good rule in this.
He's got the monkeys. He's got the monkeys. I need all of the monkeys to
Yes.
progress.
To cross this giant chasm.
3 more monkeys remain.
I guess in order for us to check out the temple completely, we need to help the monkeys. Ah well, let's help the rest of them then.
Excellent.
There is some stuff you can still do in this room, though.
Will it change whilst I'm on it?
Yep.
Cool.
Indeed, that's the only way to do this.
Puzzles. At last, I yearn for a worthy opponent.
Well, you won't find it in a blue bokoblin.
No.
If only large spiders were this easy to kill. Why did you have a fairy of rins while you were in Vietnam?
It was in Liar, actually. But point taken. So, like, I swung at it with my shoe, basically, and missed this huntsman spider. And, like, as it leapt, it jumped, like, kind of vertically across the room, like, which is what we later realised that it was a huntsman. But because it leapt so far, I just completely freaked the fuck out.
Understandable, yeah.
Yes.
You know that way when you're fighting like
Oh, yeah.
a boss in a video game, you start spamming the attack button.
As you know, I used to work with locusts, and locusts are completely harmless. But when they just fly straight at your face, some kind of monkey brain kicks in, and you just turn completely useless. Even though, worst case scenario, it's a locust. It's going to bounce off your face, and it'll be a bit weird, but it's not going to do anything to you. But you immediately go into when it comes at you. So yes, I understand that response very much. Nice.
Terrific. My partner is the arachnophobia, by the way. She was very appreciative, but yeah, I felt bad about killing it, and I'm traumatized.
That's fair.
Sometimes the spider has to die. And we'd all love to be the people who can take them away and put them outside. That's the ideal, but quite frankly, sometimes they have to die. When they literally run over your hands when you're knitting at night, and it's dark,
Yes,
and
this
you're
was the
sad,
same spider from earlier.
they've got to die.
The sprite's nemesis.
I'm normally like, no, fuck off. It's more afraid of you than I am of it, but it really did seem like this one had it fucking in for you.
It was escaping the devil's corch beetle thing, so...
The what?
I don't know. Devil's coach beetle?
Yeah.
There was Cooch Beetle?
The devil's crotch beetle, yeah.
I understand why it was running away. Why it had to keep running upon my person is the issue.
Now, let's see if we can figure this one out. This is a good puzzle. I like this one. You're looking at your assets, and that's good. If in doubt, extinguish some flames. No, those flames are unextinguishable.
Thanks. Right, okay. I can figure this out.
Yep.
Maybe.
But there's technically 2 separate puzzles here.
What happens if I hit you?
You have a bomb now.
Oh, Jesus! Oh, no!
Well, you figured something. Yeah, that was important.
Sometimes you just want to get rid of a bomb.
Okay, so what did we learn from that?
Bombs are dangerous and bad. Alright.
That at least lets you solve one half of the puzzle. Oh. It went into the wall for some reason there.
Let's try again.
Yeah, I think it was just the specific angle. I think it had too much momentum going backwards and it carried it into the wall. There you go. That really looked like that should have missed. It really went out of its way to grab that.
First try.
That was your second try, at least.
Nah.
No, the first try he didn't realise he was trying it until he suddenly ended up holding a live bomb.
Oh. Hut. Hut. Oh, yeah. Hot container, come on.
Yeah, it'll be a fucking stamp. Oh, small key. You're going to need that, actually. Yeah.
Gracious. Okay.
Now, how to solve the second part, which is more complicated.
I take it, like, oh, we'll try it first, just for proof of concept, but me or you? Whoa!
If you assume the question we could have asked is that you can't climb with a thing, and yeah.
Yeah. And if I throw it, I can't throw it high enough to
Correct.
destroy the bomb.
Remember, you can target multiple things with your Gale Boomerang.
So will it do this, and then will it carry the bomb to this? Yes, it will! Ah!
The Gale Boomerang is a really fun item,
It
and
seems,
they use it quite nicely.
do I get to use it in other
Yep, you can
dungeons
use
and
it.
encounters?
You can use it in other things, but the cases in which you would need to use it are fewer. Like, definitely, like, a lot of items aren't necessarily particularly useful outside of the dungeon they're acquired in, but you are capable of. It's part of your inventory now. You can use it whenever the fancy takes you.
That sounds really
You might
weird.
want to detach that thing from the ceiling.
Can I just keep hitting it?
You can.
That won't cut it down, though.
No.
Okay, so I gotta use the boomerang to... Is it important?
Step closer.
Do I need to kill it?
No, unless it's going to annoy you.
Splendid.
No.
Oh, we got to get rid
There you
of it
go.
in order to ultimately get the bomb from the bombling into
Yeah.
this place. Okay.
But you can hear monkey noises from the other side of that, which is a good thing.
Oh yeah. Nice little bit of sound design.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. Whoosh.
I would probably bring it just to you,
And
chuck it, rather than have it go there, because it tries to draw a straight line between those points, which I think goes through the ground.
but wait, hang on.
Okay. Are you going to put a halfway point?
Yeah.
Yeah, oh, that will also work.
I don't know if it will, but
I think it'll explode on whatever it hits.
That's the risk. I think I'd just summon it and just carry it.
let me try. I want to see if it works. If it doesn't work, it doesn't work.
The problem is it'll hit that pillar and blow up.
Like that.
Yes, it will. Okay. Experimentation is necessary for science.
As long as you document your results.
What is this video if not a documentation of my results?
Exactly.
That's the Mythbusters line. Remember, kids, the difference between science and screwing around is writing stuff down.
That's very good, actually.
Yep.
Yes, you're also learning skills that will help you beat the boss of the dungeon. You don't know that yet, but you are.
Oh, sick.
Well, you got an additional monkey, and you also have a key in your possession. 2 more monkeys remain.
Rad. Right, to the map!
Back at the crossroads, one on each side.
Doctor, you
I take it that the skull is the boss.
Yes.